and welcome to my channel, Organic Egg Tarot. Today's Fork in the Road reading will be for the sign of Capricorn. We'll be taking a look at the journey that you're on. We'll take a look at two options and then how each option might turn out. Looking forward to taking a peek at the inner you inside the reflection of the cards and cracking the mysteries of your deepest desires. So Capricorn, how are we today? It is very rainy and thundery and, I don't know, maybe a little lightning outside. So we might hear a little bit of the weather. And I will not apologize for the rain. I love it. I love the rain. It's so healing and cleansing and, well, it has a lot of qualities, to be honest. So, alright Capricorn, let's take a look at the journey you're on. What cards do we need to see for Capricorn for April? The Fork in the Road reading. What cards do we need to see for Capricorn in April? Show me the cards for Capricorn in April. What cards do we need to see for Capricorn for their Fork in the Road reading? Right, very interesting. So here we have for you Capricorn, this is the journey you're on, represented by the Seven of Wands. Option 1 for your Fork in the Road decision is the Seven of Swords. How things might turn out if you choose the Seven of Swords is the Three of Swords. Option 2 is the High Priestess. And how things might turn out if you make option 2 your choice is the Fool card. So, very interesting. It seems one-sided, but you never know. Let's take a look a little bit further. So the Seven of Wands is typically representative of being very defensive, sort of attempting to maintain control of something. You are using very diligent perseverance. So this is the journey you're on. You are defending something, Capricorn. What are you defending today? Option 1 is the Seven of Swords. So this is typically a card of trickery, deception. There's tactics and strategies happening in regards to this option. So sort of, you know, playing a game of chess in real life with this card. What might the outcome be if you choose the Seven of Wands? In this portion of your journey is the Three of Swords, which of course is heartbreak, suffering, grief. Good grief, what is going on with you, Capricorn? A lot of swords over here. Option 1 seems very scary, to be honest. Over here we have option 2, which is clarified by the High Priestess. So this is your teacher, you know, sort of going within, a very heavy intuition. She sort of, you know, has all the knowledge and the wisdom, a very wise card, you know, card of wisdom, a card of knowing, a card of, you know, really having things available to her as far as resources or knowledge or, you know, even instincts and intuition. So a wonderful teacher. So this is option 2 is the High Priestess. What might happen if you choose the High Priestess? And that is the Fool. So a new journey, you know, sort of coming into your self-awareness, taking new beginnings, sort of crazy and wild and free, and be careful because you're just not sure where you're going. So it is about the unknown. So Capricorn, it seems as if you are having an inner conflict and you are doing your best to preserve what it is that you know works, sort of the life lessons that you have experienced. You're sort of drawing knowledge from two sort of sides. It looks as if you're drawing from two sort of sides of a way of life, two different ways of life, and so you're feeling a bit defensive and you're trying to sort of choose which side of the fence you're going to be on, but you don't want to give up either side. That's all right. You know, the world is... Sometimes we don't have to make a choice, but we know that they're there. So if you choose the Seven of Swords, the card of trickery and, you know, sort of having to walk on eggshells, I suppose, or strategize with every move that you make, can be very exhausting. You know, if you decide to choose that type of, you know, response or path for whatever it is that you're going on about your journey, it seems as if that route leads to no good, you know. Obviously, and I think you know that, and you're very cool. You know that this is not how you were raised. This is not what anyone ever taught you should do. This might be something that you sort of picked up as kind of a self-defense mechanism, but continuing this way again will lead to grief, heartbreak, suffering of some sort. So and you know, not all of this is horrible. Sometimes we need these types of things to happen in our lives to learn specific lessons, and so it is not to say that, though this seems like a very dark path to take, that it's the wrong one. We are all here with free will. So option 2, the High Priestess. If we take the option of knowledge and wisdom, we might end up, you know, crazy and wild and free, and you know, just sort of where we are to begin with, not really knowing which way to go, but still feeling free to do so. So let's clarify some of these cards for you then. We're going to clarify the journey you're on, Capricorn. Let's clarify for Capricorn the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands journey that Capricorn is on. Clarify, please, the Seven of Wands for the journey that Capricorn is on. Clarify, please, their defensiveness, their need for perseverance, their need to maintain control. Clarify this journey. Clarify the journey that Capricorn is on, please. Clarify the journey that Capricorn is on. Clarify Capricorn's journey. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for April. For Capricorn's fork in the road reading. Oh, goodness. Too many. They crawled out, but there's too many. There's like 3 or 4 of them. We just want to clarify with one card, please. All right. There it is. So, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is sort of an emotional loss you're having. You and your wonderful creativity that Capricorn is so intertwined with, there's a feeling of emptiness here. So you're not quite feeling yourself, but feeling a need to defend the you that you are ready to become, for sure. Right. That makes perfect sense. So let's clarify then the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords does seem to work for lots of people, this chess game, you know, the chess game of life. It's too many cards. I'm going to clarify option 1, the Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Seven of Wands for Capricorn. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for Capricorn. Clarify option 1. The Nine of Wands. Right. So, grit, resilience, it's like your last stand, you know. Like yes, I could do this if I want to. I could certainly hang with the big boys, and you certainly could. You are smart enough. I could do it this way. They seem to be winning in the end anyway. I certainly know that feeling. Let's clarify the outcome. Let's clarify the outcome for the grit needed to make option 1 your reality. Clarify the outcome. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Did I move the whole thing? I sure did. Sorry. Clarify, please, the Three of Swords for Capricorn, the option 1 choice outcome. Clarify, please, the Three of Swords for Capricorn. Thank you. Star card. See what I mean? There might be a lesson in this, but in the end, this heartbreak and grief and suffering might just very well bring you hope and faith and rejuvenation. A lesson learned might send you on a completely different path that is the direction you want to go. I'm not saying these roads are beautiful and lovely, lined with flowers and trees and plants. They might just be dirt roads with tons of potholes in them, you know. But when you reach the next town, it might be, you know, streets made of gold. Who knows? Whatever your wish might be. Very interesting. That's why I like to clarify, because yes, it seems clear cut, but there's always something just beneath the surface. So let's clarify option 2 then. Let's clarify the wisdom of the High Priestess as option 2 for Capricorn. Oh, very interesting. Now we have the Five of Cups over here. Five of Cups is loss and grief and self-pity, you know. So this loss comes with the wisdom of the High Priestess, but it's still a very stubborn loss, you know, always looking at what's gone, never remembering what is still there. It's, you know, there is wisdom in this choice. However, it seems like you'll have yourself up in your head. Whereas if you're going the route and playing with the big boys, it's like you maintain your groundedness and you know, become this very strategic individual, you know. So very interesting. Let's clarify the option 2, Five of Cups with the Fool. So let's clarify the outcome of the fork in the road for Capricorn. Clarify option 2, the Fool with the Queen of Wands. Right, so courage, determination, joy. Right, that's what I love about free will, because often the universe really just wants you to be happy, just like a parent. You know, I don't care what you want to do, doctor, lawyer, tattoo artist, just be happy. You know, be happy and make sure that happiness includes taking care of you. So, very interesting choice you have here, Capricorn. Very interesting choice. It's like you can go the way that you know you're sort of already versed in, which is a lot of wisdom. But you know that sort of puts you in your head as well, leaving you feeling a little bit down on yourself or pitying yourself, poor me. But you know also that this has you provided the freedom that you need to sort of get where you want. Anyway, you know, you're bound and destined for joy and happiness. We all are. And it doesn't matter which road we choose. We'll get there. We certainly will. We are all destined for wonderful things. That is what, you know, we all work towards and strive towards, and that is what we are promised. And so, though the roads might be dark and different, and one might be longer than the other, like a longer detour, ultimately you are in touch with your higher self, and so that is why you will receive the blessings that that you desire. What a wonderful reading, Capricorn. This is lovely. I mean, you have the opportunity to, you know, use your heart, you have the opportunity to use your head, and, you know, both of them come with a little bit of heartache and a little bit of negative feeling towards them, but again, you're triumphant. This is wonderful. I love this for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me today. That is all I have for you. If you like this reading or if it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a little comment and let me know what type of tarot spreads you like to see. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care.